Have you ever looked at someone's life and thought, wait, am I behind? Like everyone around you is doing better, getting promoted, getting married, launching business, building a dream home, and you're just there trying to keep up. If that's you, take a breath because today we are going to break down the truth behind this feeling and how to finally stop living in a race you never signed up for. Hi, I'm Dr. Sana Sainuddin, dentist by profession, certified nutritionist, certified life transformation coach. And let's get into the episode 1 where we get to start the journey of self-growth and tap into the power that's already within you. And so welcome to Power of Self. So, why do we feel behind? Let's get straight into this. You're not actually behind. You're comparing your life's timeline to someone else's highlight reel. And the truth is, we always compare upward, never sideways or never to where we started. And the problem is, our brain is wired to detect what's lacking. And this is called the so-called negativity bias. And this bias focuses our attention to where we are not yet instead of appreciating how far we have come. But the real truth of life is not like a universal timeline. It's not a race, it's a rhythm. We just need to tune in. And do you know what is the real cost of why always feeling behind? You say yes to things that are not aligned. You rush decisions that you're not ready for. And the worst of all, you punish yourself emotionally so much for the thing that is not wrong at yourself in the first place. And this steals your mindset, drains your energy and kills your creativity. You cannot grow faster by hating where you are. You grow faster by accepting it and moving with clarity. So by now, I hope you have understood the reason behind why you feel behind. And now just grab a cup of coffee and let's see what can be done. Identify your inherited timeline. So ask yourself, whose expectation actually am I living under? Your brain might be replaying a script by your parents, your school friends, or your school mates, or even social media, but not you. Until you separate your true voice from these borrowed expectations, you will always feel like you're behind in a race you didn't choose. Recognize your comparison triggers. Take a moment and ask yourself, when do I start feeling the most behind? Is it after watching the reels of people with luxury lives or when your friends post about milestones? If that's the case, set digital boundaries because sometimes protecting your peace is more productive than pushing harder. Redefine your success to match your values. Most people define success based on outcomes, but the real success is when the daily life aligns with what matters to you the most. So ask yourself, if nobody could see what I was doing, what would I still do that makes me proud? And that's your success. And then honor the invisible work you're doing. Healing, growth, building self-trust, that works too. Just because it's not Instagrammable doesn't mean it's not valuable. Please stop underestimating the emotional labor that does not come with an applause. This step alone will shift your energy. Zoom out of the moment and zoom into your mission. If you just take this particular day or week, you will always feel like you're behind. But when you just zoom out your life story, you will see that every slow phase was still on path. You are actually building depth, not just speed. Talk to yourself like someone who's still becoming. You're not finished, you're just unfolding. Always give yourself the grace to evolve instead of the pressure to arrive. Trust me guys, you don't owe a finished version of yourself to anyone, only your own presence and progress. And the last one, visualize your future self looking back at you right now. Imagine him or her whispering, "Thank you for not giving up when things were unclear. Thank you for choosing faith over fear." Sometimes the version of you you're becoming is already proud of you. You just haven't met her or him yet. So that sums up what has to be done, and trust me, my Power Fam, it's going to change the way you look at the life right now. So my Power Fam, you're not late, you're not behind, you're just not meant to bloom on someone else's timeline. The more you trust your pace, the more the power unfolds. So if you're feeling behind, you're not stuck, you're just stuck with your systems. So that's why I'm starting a series here on the power of self to actually unlock what's lacking and what's holding you back. Habits that do not stick, procrastination, overthinking, and a lot more. We'll go step by step with real life strategies that shift your mindset, build your habits, and to stay consistent. So let's do this together, my Power Fam, and thank you so much for making your time till the end.